That's how I know it's a hit, because Jay White just produced it.
Ain't never gonna play me for you.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident, I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Need a butcher, lead vraiment fort. Le gars ici, non, le gars ici, je peux pas lead fort. Il est bon, il est bon. J'aime cette vidéo. That's beautiful. MVP. That's really dope.
I dropped the top on 96th Street. And I wanna young They say revenge is
Another day, another day.
Get me wrong, you know. Ain't this what they've been waiting for? DJ. It's not.
Okay, it's us. I was trying to strike, like a match late night, yeah, okay, it's us. I was trying to strike, like a match late night, yeah, strike like I missed it, strike like I hit the pin, strike like I'm not gonna work, strike, you know that wrong real when you heard it, you know that guys tell us early, oh, this Bottega, I shop that Burlington did, man, heck, I begged them to sell it to these stars in the roof. Ain't nothing, I switched to cool. Emo, she like to go, look like Betty Boop. Hop in SRTs and do. He can't play me back, I switch out whips like they switch out shoes. Okay, it's us. I was trying to strike, like a match late night, yeah, strike like I missed it, strike like I hit the pin, strike like I'm not gonna work, strike, slide, shoulders, stack them all hundreds, recreate Yoda, I don't put no crushed ice in my soda, it's us, and my no stylist, new Balenciaga, no 220, it's up, and my soda. Sit on a Balenci Costa. Yeah. Okay. It's us. I was trying to strike. Like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike.
PLB Rock. You're not with me. You're from New York, you ain't from Boogie. When I see y'all.
Patek on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left me stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm taking me boss now. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays get you lying now. Nowadays be out of line. Baby, on my wrist, that's a bust down. We just go to out, that's a touchdown. Caught it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now on no static, can't get tragic. Told them they want no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, got mad. I don't, cause they too fake. I put Boogie, I'm recording off of too fake. For real, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on that E-Way. Landing 22 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HECF, with new lane. I used to ride the 4 ounces on the 2 train. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and Rockin' 2D. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to. They don't know Loki, yeah, I'm a roster. Patek on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left me stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm taking me bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Yeah, je fais mon four. C'est pas pour mon truc crier, hein.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ, fade away. Miss me with the hate, and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, didn't complain, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without it hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without it hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth now, snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no horizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams, I'm living proof. Not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. See my family struggle from the start, I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect to me, plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's a recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery, stop without a hating dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery, stop without a hating dog, man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something, and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth, you already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk away with it. God is good.
Yeah. Just gonna cool, man. Just gonna try some, man. That's what I'm saying. Just gonna try some, man. Spin it wide. Because
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a beat underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get away. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big guns. Loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Silly on silent with the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' Baba got me looking proper every single time. Fresh big How you live like this? Why you worry about it? Get up on my, get up out the way. What you think this is? We ain't worry about it. Watch your skirt the window, ask me how you get like this. How you live like this? Why you worry about it? Get up on my, by the way. What you think this is? We ain't worry about you. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like worldwide sign that we face close curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promises that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope that. Only thing I'm breaking is yeah, baby girl. Stuck in inside the hoodie, now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool I used to fight the bullies, now I guess some things don't leave me fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me better when I budge. If you got it, then the poppin' size of poppin' when you know what's coming next, like
Yeah, baby, look. Stuck in inside the hoodie, now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool I used to fight the bullies, now I guess some things don't leave me fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me better when I budge. If you got it, then this coming. Poppin' size of poppin' when you know what's coming next, like money on my mind, we gon' put it on. See what you gon' find, baby, push your love. We been underground, we been getting up. We ain't got that time for you bums. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. After one shook with the words he said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, yeah, you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I couldn't have planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, God's done made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then watched it all in tragedy. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying.
How about that? Looking like that in the video. Sipping the jazz in my tea. Don't play with me. You know what's good. 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 You know what's good.
40 G's for some fun and shit. I keep outside. Stop by the shades though. Then I clean my ride. Take the food off the seats, you know they. I never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip. I'm all on FaceTime with her. I'm kinda love how the talk is so appealing. And you heartbroken, contemplating about. I'm free that, bounce back to 6 in 2017. I was spending that on rent, and you ain't gotta like me. It's that weird. You can talk on YouTube, but I'm making these meals. My crib's so ducked off, I can bike when I feel. And I really be sparing. Pull up in that 992. Yo, going on. Accident. You know it's good. 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 All these G's for some fun and shit. I keep outside. Stop by the shades though. Then I clean my ride. Take the off the seat. You know they never posted this one, so they don't know it's my way.
We work to work, you late to work, I holla and they send it. You know my pride was colder than Chicago in December. Came up in Echo with her mama was her daddy. And when I'm in the Midwest, she say holla at your family. My dog paid me that taste like candy. My dog out laying the law and bring the laws up. Southside still in the car, still in the car, still not the car. Start holding up, I got a call. Said that I'm a cool cat. Gotta tell him I'm a top dog. Wanna let it outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog, every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. I ain't tripping, I don't wanna lose count. Talking my, it was just us. Up drive, having my ride. Got me that on the west side, on the 110, swinging. Let's grill, let's spill a few crumbs, pop smoke, young nigga know too much. Spaceship stay broke, Kanye young don't stay too long. Big truck, big wheel, big rock, them really hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all out lessons. I'm a top dog. Rollin' with 'em, let the outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog, every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot, tell him I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' with 'em, let the outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog, every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
Thought 8 to the face. Thought then the case. Thought not halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, that's where my pick 'em up, then I set 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party of my generation. Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end gives up. We never do listen unless it comes with an 808. PlayStation is technology bought me so. Looking around and all I see is a big crowd that's product of me and the probably relatives relevant for a rebel stream. Yep, the president is black, she black, purple label on her back, but that dab is like blue. She straight to the head, then she look at me. She got ADHD. 8 to the face, God, 12 in the case, God, then the halfway. God got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't gotta live it, just give me some more with it. Don't gotta live it, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And then she started the stuff like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon, I rap back. How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we are babies. Why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later, just tell your neighbors. Relax, I stood up, shut the blind, close the screen, Jumbotron, made to the back where she resides. Then she said, between the lines, yeah, till I get close enough when the light turns down. And the fact that she just might open up when it start to drown. Her body and I know the both of us really deep in the mood now. There's nothing we can do now. Somebody walk in with her, up that Bay Area. She looked at me, then looked at it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know why we babies, because we born in the 80s, that ADHD crazy. 8 to the face, 12 in the case. God, not halfway. God got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't gotta live it, just give me some more with it. Don't gotta live it, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
Whatever you like, you can have all my shine. I will give you the light.
I just need my space right now.
I'm an all-star team, far from a rookie, Louis graveyard shit, I don't rock. Mr. Rock and plain James with the Audemars stop it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you go in. The Chanel, finna blow a bag, you can't be like me if you ain't never. I'm a couple houses down, I'm just waiting on the meal. I break here, front row, still yelling. Ain't this time for it, I done bossed up in Pelly. I'm God's son, but it's demons on the chest. Think it's sweet to the in the alley, yeah, finna. Like a 50, spent the whole 10 for started Ricky. They let her play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't tryna kick it, I don't wanna talk. 80-inch flat screens, money on the low. 40 on it, this is how I thank God. I'm a young chase me down, take shine. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch, throwing the vision getting clearer in a different lane now. Put a trauma, it's just numb the pain now. You was in the bed, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me, don't feel ashamed, man. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking by the same pot. In the trenches, on the same little fame now. The coupe so fast, you can dodge a raindrop. And he's so bad, he didn't get his main route. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I do now. Woke up fresh like I had it laid out. First I went to but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, come find a baby bottle. On my something like my baby mama. I with chick, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate the bottle.
A la hora cero, la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En la olimpiada con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero, la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En la olimpiada con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las carteles. Fanáticos con mi nombre, los carteles. Me muevo como lo que tú quieres. Guagua blindada pa' brindarle mi pauta. Esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues le doy bulería a los Gaby Pipal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero, en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo al respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero, en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se vaya. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce. PR.
Starlight, it's electric. Starlight, it's electric. I can smell the summer coming off your soul. Let me find a sign to realize it all. I just still can't sleep if can you hear the sound of the thunder? It's electric, hold me down.
On peut commencer.
You're not with me. From New York, you ain't gonna boogie. When I see you,
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left him stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I think me bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Baby, on my wrist, that's a bust down. We just go to art, that's a touchdown. Call it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now on no static, can get tragic. Told them they don't want no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic.
I don't, cause they too fake. I boogie, I'm recording off of too fake. For real, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on that E-way. 922 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way.
OTF, HETF with new lane. I used to ride the 4, the options on the 2 train. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, 2 deep. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to. They don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left him stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I take me bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's go.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. It's Holmgren, high post. 5 on the clock. Hartenstein, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Out to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. Shakes him. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now, here is James. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletics.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
And the call will be against Austin Reaves. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Dort. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
On the wing, Reaves. Pass to Doncic. It's James on the wing. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The three. Thunder with a lead. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura, equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
Here's Holmgren. Outside for Dort. There's the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by one. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Doncic outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. The drive by Dort. Lets it fly. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Lakers trail. Reaves with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reaves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reaves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
James, left side. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Thunder leading by 3. Williams into the lane. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. James outside. And here's Hayes. No made baskets yet. And it's Hachimura missing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Reaves. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
The Thunder, 12.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Williams with it. Now Doncic defending. Hartenstein a screen. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. The three from Holmgren. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Lakers trail by 3. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
If you give this guy any space whatsoever, he's going to do his best to take advantage.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
She left them cause I'm finna. I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Down good, you put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, with the brand new. I could change your whole life. Listen, baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the rest of her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fat. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house. Can't hang the beat, don't ban nothing. Can't hang the beat, don't ban nothing. Can't hang the beat, don't ban nothing. Can't hang the beat, don't ban. I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like. So I'm finna go. Throw her back, shot her toss up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her. Break her with that, call him up. She left the cause I'm finna.
We have into that. On the matchup and downside.
We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today.
Let's go!
With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And Hayes throws it down.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Mitchell. He has 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Hayes. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Mitchell in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And here's Garland for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
LeBron James on the wing. Doncic outside. Back to James. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 6 points.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Reeves. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Thompson. Allen outside. Here's Garland. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And James gets it to go.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Here's Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Garland's got his second bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Mobley driving to the basket.
Boy, it doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
Here's Hachimura on the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 7. Screen by Allen. Garland, that's for 2. Doncic grabs the miss.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Allen outside. Good on the triple. Allen's got 5. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Lakers trail by 6. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning on. Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
That's a good one. Back to LeBron. There's the pick. Shoots over Mobley. That's short off the rim. Allen drives in. The Lakers with the rebound.
While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
In the corner, it's James. Launches a 3. Allen with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 6. Allen with it. Connect picks him up. Mobley misses from short range. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Hayes it up and in off the pretty assist. Hayes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
What shall we call LeBron James? In this instance, I think point forward will do. Someone that you can trust to run the offense.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. He hits both from the stripe. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Because
a split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Hachimura.
Well, you can see that the long arms and presence of Jared Allen affected that shot.
And here's Garland for three. Here's Allen. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Back to Doncic. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 37 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Lakers trail by 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Mitchell. And he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 9.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
There's Garland. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doncic gets it to go inside.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Heads up play by Darius Garland. Just gets that defender to bite on the up fake and now gets the call.
All free throws good from Garland.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's LeBron. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell to the inside. It could go. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. A 2-point game. It's blocked. James right side. Here's Vincent. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Good D by LeBron. Here's the Lakers with the ball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Back to Vincent. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trailing. Mobley outside. To the paint. Kicks it out to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Pass to James. James jackhammers it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
A 3 ball. Thompson with the rebound. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now that's 11 points for Darius Garland. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Finney-Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to James. LeBron is doubled. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 1. The wide open look here for Garland. And then Wade slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out in the games this time.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. .144 left in the third. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
.112 left here in the third quarter. Five to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the technical free throw is good. Doncic right side. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And he makes both free throws. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the fourth player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Hunter on the wing. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Connect with a wide open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Connects. Got his first basket.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Pass to Doncic. Reeves right side. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Lakers lead by 3. And what?
46.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Lakers leading by 3. Hachimura, the screen. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. Here's Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jarrett Allen.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Len. Here's Hachimura. The Lakers rebound. Doncic outside. Over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 7 points for Evan Mobley.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Count that one.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. On the wing, James. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell left side. Now Hunter. And slam dunk by Allen.
Once Jarrett Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
James looking around. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Down low to take the lead. Allen outside. Hunter. LeBron with the block.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Ooh, LeBron on the defensive end.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Traps in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers. Back
to Allen. Out to Thompson. Pass to Allen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need. This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
James outside. Front past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Lakers leading by 4. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Austin Reeves, his first, second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. The Lakers making a switch here. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 5.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass to Hunter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. And they double up Doncic. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And so the Lakers take the win.
Put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been to. If money determine loyalty, and I'll go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gonna treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lame. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a wheel money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like, then did you wrong? But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gonna treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now, here is Irving. To the paint. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Got him with the bump fake, but couldn't finish. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition tape foul. Cleveland shooting their first free throw this game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Going inside for three, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Here's Irving. Count that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, he'll avoid driving the paint. So Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Pass to Davis. In the layup for two.
Block the shots. Come on, gang.
Helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
To the right side. Back to Mitchell. The screen from Thompson. Goes up on the high post. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. Outside Irving. Over Mitchell. Here's Gafford. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Garland. Mobley looking it over. Outside Garland. Garland is doubled. Thompson outside. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Allen. A putback. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. Back to Washington. Here's Gafford. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Len, n'oublie pas ici tu es Defensive Player of the Year, bro.
Where's the help?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Great D that time from Davis.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Back to Garland. The screen from Thompson. Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Here's a
level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
But you know what? Pour toi qui est, maintenant ça c'est pour faire les bananes. Sont sur les nez. Est-ce que je peux utiliser ça? Paris baguettine, baguettine. Hey now, hey now. I'm feeling tripping, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's crazy, gang. Comme ça, de ce côté. But wait a minute. You feel me? I feel you. Mama, j'ai quitté la police. Mama, la police. Yes. Talk to me, gang. Bon, le jour où on est sorti du camp bien ici, c'est dans la campagne. Mon cher, moula, peut-être qu'il met une film. Non, le jour là, j'avais un feu qui. J'avais feu qui. Eh, mon cher, c'était mystique. Vous êtes dans le tournant seul maintenant. C'était bon, c'était en janvier ici. Par contre, c'est l'année passée, on y sort, non? Par notre conseil. Eh, bon, Lex, il m'a filmé. Moi, non, c'était incroyable. Non, c'était trop bien, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I lied to you way before I had you right in songs. Then again, I can be. Yeah, I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m. No stress. At 3 that kick in. At 30 you feel your best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a look, be the best. I'm looking at her when her son and turning to you. Now you start. My mind is it you, is it her? We brought to the birds. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's elite. I don't make it squeak, I make it beat. Bon appetit when I'm busy. Slipping and slide through the streets. It takes a finesse, especially in this cabaret Jeep. Engine make it hard to creep. Just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. All you bought is Terrell. And now the kids down cause of sleep. And now you upset by yourself. A minute from there. Tell me to tell me that you still love me. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just
That's how I feel right now. You said it's just a. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I lied to you way before I had you writing some words. But then again, I can be.
Wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake blood, fake tough. Put your up for the princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. That's tough. Pay up, get your rates up for the princess. So she needs to pick it up. Dalai Lama, don't you cool it enough? Never she get hotter than the sun to take a trip.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Washington left side. Here's the floater. And it's Gafford missing. And 6'10" with laser accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role. He's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges. So there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid
Dans le game qui m'a marqué, je sais pas si ça va marquer pour les gens qui ont c'est ce genre qui le game contre OKC. Contre
Pass to Westbrook.
What you gonna do?
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained, so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Puts it up. Gafford grabs the miss. Outside Davis to the inside. Gafford with the bucket.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Westbrook drives. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Washington outside. Irving, no good. Here's Gordon.
Come on, gang.
Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too. This is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Now here's Irving. And the dunk by Gafford.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Here's Westbrook. And he drives in. And so he draws the
Westbrook and one. Westbrook. Please, bro. And one.
So much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations.
That's what saying. Early shot to come to the average to 30.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
It's Washington, high post. That one falls.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Westbrook right side. Jokic in the post. Beyond the arc. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
ABA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside for Davis. .127 left in the first. Shot clock at 5. Out to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. .116 left to the opening quarter. Here's Murray. It's blocked. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Danny got beat.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Down low. To the middle. Christie. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, really excellent passer for his position. Davis more than capable of dropping down.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Jordan's size and power make him a real hard cover around the rim.
Inside. Here's Lively. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Brown. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game.
Almost got him.
Comes to a close.
Almost got him.
Dallas on
Hands on leg. Almost got him.
Go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
It's stolen by Lively. To the paint. Pass to Christie. Irving up top. No points yet. That one drops for him.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Brown. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The Nuggets trail. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of it.
Pass to Marshall. 2 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Klay Thompson.
After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
And it's good for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Out to the wing. Pass to Marshall. Davis with it. Back to Marshall. Here's Thompson. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Now Jordan. Outside Murray. Second chance shot. Three-pointer. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Nuggets on offense. They trail by 1. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic.
Huh?
Drilled from 11 feet out. Jokic has got
The
7
Joker
points.
been joking.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The shot no good. Jordan with it. Here he goes. And Davis with the block.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting him fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is. Continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Gordon outside. Here's the three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Washington outside. No good on the three. So it's Denver now. Here's Gordon. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Gordon's got 5 points.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Washington right side. To the inside.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Timeout call, the Nuggets. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Seven seconds left in the first half. Left side Murray for three, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Denver leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Denver in the lead. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Murray from outside. Again, the miss by Murray.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration.
Oh, AD just showing off right here.
Well, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. From downtown. On target from range. Brown's got 6.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
The putback. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Denver leading by 4. Pass to Jokic. The baseline K is on the way. No good, off the front rim. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial All-Star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Back to Irving. Stolen by Jokic. And they're pushing it up. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. And here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Murray. Over Gafford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now Irving. Six on the shot clock. Gets the bucket and the foul. It'll go on Michael Porter.
boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Defensive foul. Michael Porter Jr. That's his first person.
That free throw good from Irving. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Murray. Into the lane. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
An open look for Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got 7 points.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Lets it fly. Porter's shot is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Gafford. Out to Thompson. Right side Davis. Pass to Irving. Here's Marshall. No made baskets yet. Davis from long range.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Oh, Jokic powers it in.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
To the inside. A transition take foul. Denver attempt at the charity stripe of the game.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Here's Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's just a savvy move by Anthony Davis. I mean, caught the defense off balance and was able to draw the contact.
He hits the second from the line. Denver leading by 5. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Pass to Davis. Here's Christie, defended by Murray. To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. No good on the triple. Here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Jordan for 3. Gordon knocks down the long J.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Pass to Marshall. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Here's Christie. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Over Jokic. Here's Christie. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets lead by 10. Looking to get back on track. Here's Murray. An easy 2 on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Mavericks making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Irving. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets lead by 9. Stolen by Thompson. Irving with it. On the wing, Irving. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
It's stolen by Irving. Dinwiddie with it. Checked by Gordon. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Launches it. And Dallas hits again from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Outside Irving. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer, no good. So it's Denver now. Down low. Thompson with a steal. And they're running. And here they go. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
First personal foul.
Denver in the lead. Murray with it. For three, Gordon. Edwards pulls it in. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Irving. Out to the right wing. The three from Washington.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Murray, no good. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. The three from Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First free throw is good. And that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Pass to Washington. And here's Davis. The three-pointer off the mark. Left side Murray. Outside Porter. Here's Jordan. Now here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. He connects.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Irving looking around. Up to Thompson. Outside Davis. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Jordan. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
24 seconds left to the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jokic. The three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game.
The joking.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy,
I like
up,
it.
but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Porter with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Michael Porter Jr.
He hits the first one.
Came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to 50K a night. Wanna for a big Zob, baby, you can't be scared. I wanna take you to the 60th floor and a pink. Move them bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent.
Ok, je pense que je suis pas déjà dans le Westbrook.
Ain't ballin', you be on the bench, be on the sideline. You ain't getting no plan. I be with them ice on, I'm outside. Pockets full of cheese, fresher than Febreze. Smelling like some Creed, head to toe Celine. Real solid screen, that's in my eyes, boy. Come and get in with too slippery, change your life, boy. Yeah, I'm screaming till they free the guys. Put me in the game, cause I'm starting fire, boy. This ain't a game, this how I live. Trap ain't dead, I'm for real. I'm in a big body switching gears. Naked wrists on Zephyr Hill. Mouth on Aquafina, baby. Pockets thick like Serena, baby. Pull up in that, yeah. Pull up brand new Beamer, baby. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to 50K a night. Big Zob, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor and a pink. Moving bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
Throw them bags for me, baby. You could be my. All them times I've been in, I had to bust my wrist on the PJ. The D-Lo fought her on the floor. When we land, I hit a couple folks and tell them it's on the floor. My little young one is out at Birkin, she might know she. Right now, spot this on fire, another house for. I can show you how to run it up, I really know it. Turn up into 100,000 on a golden list. I'm the illest baby, and the realest baby. 155 pounds, but I'm the biggest baby. Treat these bags like kids, can't leave them unattended, baby. Watch, I'ma get this money beat up when I finish.
I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to 50K a night. For a big Zob, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Move them bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Alexander Walker with it, picked up by Tatum. And for some reason, he decided
This
to
is your
foul
best
there.
player, bro. Like one of.
Maybe there's something else behind it.
There's the three. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Minnesota making a change here. Here's White. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Off with the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Now here's Alexander Walker with the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gets it to him. He needs a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor, love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Both good from the line that time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Kick out to Brown. Fires from 14. And he hits the jump shot.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Pass to Shannon. To the left side wing. Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
White with it from deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Shannon. Tries again. Gobert no good. Here's White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Edwards. Shoots over White. Left side Reed. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
It's Brown on the wing. Boston no good that time either. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. Reed sets a screen. Shannon's shot is off. And so it's Boston with it. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
Now here's Edwards. It's tipped. Left side, Brown. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Here's Cornette. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with it. White for 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Back to Daniels. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Boston pulls it in.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Here's Cornette, defended by Gobert. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
On the wing, Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple. 5 ticks left in the first. Here's Shannon. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics.
13.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Now here's Porzingis. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Cornette. Second chance shot. And another shot. Kick out to Brown. And Brown knocking down the triple.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Just 5 to shoot. Basket's good.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
Pass to Shannon. Gobert with it. Edwards looking it over. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Free throw good, Edwards. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Outside White. They get the rebound. Outside Brown. Pure from three-point range. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Garza. Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 7. Left side White. Fires the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Takes the 3. Minnesota again missing. Here's White. Kick out to Brown. Back to White. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Here's Shannon, following the bucket by the Celtics. Looking to win the run. Got a hand on it. And here's Brown for three. Goes back up. Pass to Holiday. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul.
Might as well right on your forehead. I got to sell.
É
You booming every time you put 100 up. 2.5 million streams a month, look like I'm coming up. Paranoid. Oh, his car was right next to mine, thought he was running up. They asked me who gonna run the city next. Mike the runner up. School that I was slid for 3 months. Summer up. Hey, I hope you understand me. You the type of cribs you must don't love your family, man. My mama keeps it. I love my granny. Yes. You better listen to the boys. You know what's going on. It's our year. Matter of fact, it's our world. It's over.
Ay, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's all we do. My trophy say that's all we do. My ring, shouldn't be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this all we do. It's the anthem. Pull up and you know the team strong. It's your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Yeah. They know it's true.
Je ne bouge jamais, à la fin, je ne bouge jamais. C'est toi qui fais mentir. Fini, quoi.
Aye. Yeah. I saw money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city is put on the map. Hustle was harder, I had to adapt. They hate me, they love me, how funny is that? I step in the lights, getting them hype. Don't got them all, we just got a night. Yeah, that's the way that we live in this life. You stay going in, tell me where I would've been if I took your advice. I bet that would've dropped the price. If they be trying to lock me down, well then they better read my rights. Ay, no we don't play, what they gon' say? Radio K, do this all day, tell them we straight. Ay, ready whenever I been show. Y'all really know where y'all info. Yeah, they copy like 10-4. We on the field, we gotta survive. Walk through the door, need my award. I said we keep on scoring. Y'all just keep it score. Give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My brain shouldn't be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove. It's the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. It's your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue.
She has a pretty face.
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. Offensive board. Outside, DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. Here's Durant. Outside for Booker. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
Pass to Richards. Randall with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. The three ball. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces him up.
Minnesota with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Randall, left side. Inside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Beal. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Beal with it. Randall's in his pocket. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Beal. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Here's DiVincenzo. Second chance effort.
Bon, tant que tu sers à rien. Ah,
That'll drive your
je
coach
ne sais rien,
crazy,
gars.
failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Durant. Following the score by Minnesota. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
The three, Durant. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 6. Here's Durant. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a three-point play.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Durant. And he gets that one. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Reed. Randall outside. This one for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Bull down low. Nice D from Reed.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And he sinks the second. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Durant. He has 7. Pass to Richards. Richards with a screen. Durant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Suns trail by 4. Booker with it, and Clark picks him up defensively.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Reed. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on Nick Richards. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
And finished off by Bull.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Outside Booker. Richards with a screen. Pass to Durant. Over Clark. Durant, so effective inside.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Now Gobert. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. Shoots over Booker. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his first 2 points.
They're such a savvy offensive player. Conley's basketball IQ and shot selection are both phenomenal.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Outside Booker. Back to Bull. Up top Booker. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. To the inside. Here's Reed. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns trailing. Here's Durant. Outside O'Neal. Bull up top. Outside Booker. 4-3. They grab their own miss.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Ingles, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The kick to Durant. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Shea pensait à la même chose. Il qui a mis ça. C'est fou, hein.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards looking for an opening.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 39 seconds left in the second period. The kick to Durant. The three. Yes, sir! KD for three.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from three. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
Here he goes. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 20 points.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's McDaniels.
What?
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Durant. 4 seconds left. Here's Bol. No good. Would have counted had it gone. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Randall, good.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
Outside O'Neal. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Suns lead by 2. Out to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Second chance shot. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Here's Durant. An open look for Booker. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Edwards with it. Richards picks him up. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Driving inside. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 22.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Edwards. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Wide open. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a one-point game. Randall on the screen for the lead. The Suns clear it.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Outside Conley. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Alexander Walker's got 5 points. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Nails it from 3. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. Left side, Booker. Hold. Here's Richards. Clock at 6. And the shot's good. He's got 11.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Now Booker. 11 points in the game. Stolen by Conley. Randall outside. Takes a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the second free throw is good.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Here's Booker. Pass to Richards. Here's Plumlee. Reed defending. Durant with it. Back to Plumlee. Durant inside. And the layup falls. Durant's got 27 points.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Randall on the screen. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Richards. Suns trail by 3. from the baseline. And they'll get another chance. Up again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Left side Reed. Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen. Outside Conley. The kick out to Ingles. No good with the triple.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Stolen by Conley. Outside, Ingles. Knocks down the long J.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Edwards. And the shot falls short that time.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
DiVincenzo with a steal. And here's McDaniels. Right side Edwards. Shoots over Booker. Minnesota again missing. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Richards. Outside Durant. To the inside. Double by Randall. The kick to Durant. They get the rebound. He's off on that one. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Inside. DiVincenzo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Out of bounds. Suns ball.
To the inside. Richards. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to McDaniels. 20 feet out. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Durant. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright wing.
Lets it fly. And Minnesota again with a bucket. Suns trail by 9. Poke loose. Edwards with a step. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Outside Edwards. Richards with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Tries it from 16. That's good on the jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Edwards is doubled to the paint. Outside for Randall. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now the Timberwolves with it. Left side, Conley. The shot comes out. Solid defense from Bol. So it's Minnesota picking up the win.
You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my